Hey everyone, welcome to Wednesday DEVO on Thursday, that's right, a day late, December 31, 2020. We are in the 12 days of Christmas, so I'm still in the Christmas narrative with the stories that I'm bringing you on these devotional series. Today I'm going to compare the character of Herod the Great and the wise men with a twist. Let me tell you what I mean. First of all, Herod the Great. He was, the Bible tells us in Matthew 2:3, when King Herod heard this, he was disturbed and all Jerusalem with him. Now, when he heard this, it was obviously when he heard that there was a child born king of the Jews. Herod the Great is remembered as a builder of cities and the builder of the lavish temple. But he also destroyed people. Kind of interesting, right? He built buildings and cities, but he destroyed and tore down people. His title, King of the Jews, was actually given to him, granted to him by Rome, but was never really accepted by the Jewish people themselves. As a result, his constant concern was to hold on to his appointed crown at any price. When Herod heard that a new king had been born in Bethlehem, he ordered the death of all the male infants in the town in an attempt to try to squelch any threat that there was to his throne. His jealousy and his paranoia even led him to murder his wife and several of his children. He wanted no one to take the crown from him. You can see then why Jesus Christ was a real threat to Herod the Great. Now, Herod's terrible behavior reveals a full-blown case of self-centeredness. Now, before we're too hard on Herod, self-centeredness is a disease that infects us all. In its initial stages, it seriously impairs one's ability to make good decisions and can cause extensive damage to family. If self-centeredness is left untreated and unchecked, the human heart will soon be diseased by motivations and intentions that lead to tragic results for everyone involved. The antidote for this universal malady is a commitment to live for Christ and to be renewed daily. The recovery rate may be slow, but is certain to happen if we will daily surrender to Jesus. I pray that you and I will renew our commitment to Jesus today and tomorrow and the next day and on and on and on, because selfishness is a disease that only God can cure. Now, in sharp contrast to Herod the Great were the wise men. Scripture says in Matthew 2:11 and 12, they offered him gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh, and they left for their own country. We know little about these three wise men who came to see the child Jesus. In fact, some of what we know doesn't even come from Scripture. Despite what you have heard, we don't know their names. Though we assume that there were three of them, the Bible never says how many of them there were. Only that they presented three gifts, and it named three of those gifts. Were there other gifts? We don't know. And they came to see Jesus sometime after he was born, probably when he was a toddler, not even an infant. Why did the Magi come? We really don't know that either. They said that they saw his star and they had come to worship him. But as soon as they found him and gave him their gifts, they went back home, never to return. Now, follow me on this, and there's the twist. Many people honor Jesus like the Magi honored Jesus, but the Magi did not follow him. Only a few will do that. Now, that's not to take anything away from who the Magi were or the fact that they came and they worshiped Jesus and they honored him and they gave him gifts, but my point is this: there is a difference between Magi and disciples. One pays his or her respects and leaves. The other stays, sits at the feet of Jesus, follows, and learns. So ponder this question today. Am I making occasional visits to worship and honor God? Or do I take every opportunity available to be with Him? Let's just not pay our respects to Jesus, let's stay and follow Him with purpose and passion. This is Tim Greenawalt, pastor, Rockwall Free Methodist Church. You have a great day and a great new year.